Alright, ladies and gentlemen, it's been a while since I have recorded a Memory of Chaos run on this account, but of course we did just get ourselves an EVANESCIA, and I also want to try out novaflare and FIREFLY. So on the first half we're going to be running EVANESCIA, on the second half we're going to be running FIREFLY, and hoping for the best. All teams are E0S0, even though I was hoping to get an E1 EVANESCIA. No, she is E0S0, so this is still an E0S0 free-to-play showcase, and with that being said, let's just hop right into it. Full character builds will be at the end. Alright, well then, here we are at the start of the first half. Honestly, I don't even know which half is better for EVANESCIA. I just figured I might as well run her in the first half because break seems better on the second half. So, yeah. I will say one thing, and that's that I have been playing a bit of her after getting her, and she is very, very fun, in my humble opinion. There is definitely a bit of nuance when it comes to when you should use her ultimate, but, you know, we're getting there. Although I definitely will make some mistakes, so just do be prepared for that. I am holding off on my ultimate for the time being, just because I am waiting to get our Yaoguang and EMC ultimates off, just so that we can generate a bit more energy. There we go, just like so. And now we're gonna go ahead and have an aha instant to generate us some punchline. So yeah, we're gonna have more punchline ready for our ultimate, as well as just more energy as well, which is very nice for us, as well as having all of our buffs up. So there we go. Now I'm gonna go ahead and pop the ult because we just hit our next ultimate. We have wasted a bit of energy here, which isn't ideal, but hopefully it should be fine. 471 certified banger. This is how our stats look in game. It's 100 crit, 310 crit damage, we have 146 speed, and we are just slower than our aha instant, as you can see there. So anyway, just gonna go ahead and pop the ultimate right now, and we hit for a nice 646k. That's nice. Let's go ahead and use our ult on our Huohuo as well to generate us a decent bit more energy as well, and we're gonna skill because we do have the light cone, which gives us energy when we skill. So there we go, we are now at 49% energy. We have our turn coming up soon. We should generate quite a bit more certified banger. Okay, perfect. So now we're gonna go ahead and okay, never mind. I was gonna originally skill, but never mind. I am gonna ult because I wanted the skill to generate a bit more certified banger, but it's fine because of course at the end of our turn it will end. Actually, you know what, I'm gonna pop my ult once again here just because we have a decent amount of energy, and we should get it one more time, and I don't want to waste having 766 certified banger. So yeah, I hope that was not a misplay. Although, I mean, it seems fine at the first glance, if you ask me. I think this guy should die to the aha instant, if I am not mistaken. Let's see. If not, then maybe to the skill, and then if not, then, oh well, I guess we'll just go ahead and use our ultimate on him. We should go ahead and get an ultimate here, I believe. Let's see, I'm gonna go ahead and use a skill, but just in case, I'm gonna pre-fire our EMC ultimate. Okay, cool, we didn't need to use it. Perfect, that's what I like to see. Okay, so now we're gonna go ahead and skill. Okay, I was gonna ult, but on Yaoguang, but never mind. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and EMC ult, buff up our thingy again, our EVANESCIA. Now the question is, do I want to go ahead and do some extra damage to Nikador before or after? You know what, he has his stacks up, so I believe that should be his damage reduction, if I recall correctly. So I'm gonna go ahead and just save it for the time being. Gonna go ahead and pop our Yaoguang ultimate here, generate us a bit more certified banger. If we have, and we're probably gonna ult on EVANESCIA, then Huohuo ult, just to generate all of our characters' ultimates again, as well as EVANESCIA's. So let's see, how much do we have here? 58%. I'll just go ahead and ult here. I don't want to risk overcapping and wasting our Huohuo ultimate. So let's see, this should generate quite a lot for us. Yeah, it does. Okay, I think we would have overcapped. I don't think I misplayed, but I don't know. We'll see, I guess. We'll see. Okay, we have another aha instant coming up. And I mean, first of all, how much damage does the aha instant do? We have 390k on Yaoguang, which is nice. Okay, I think one of the pillars died there, which is why I think he did so much there. Our EMC, normally that guy hits for respectively no damage. Okay, so there we go. We generate a decent amount to our ultimate. And now let's see, how much do we do into AoE? Okay, never mind, we broke a bunch of lances, which is why the damage number was quite inflated there, so I'm not gonna use that figure. Okay, cool. EMC ult once again. do we wait for the aha instant, or do we just pop an ult already? I think I'm in favor of popping an ult already, just to go ahead and kill Nikador here. So let's just go ahead and skill generate us a little bit more banger, and there we go. Let's see, will this do 20%? No, it does not. This guy's HP bar is a bit crazy at times, but it's fine. To be fair, it doesn't matter if we first cycle this or not. Maybe I could have held on to my... Actually, no, I'm not sure if holding on to my ultimate would have been the play there, because the memory turbulence should go ahead and take him out. Let's see, does it? I'm pretty sure it should. Yeah, it does. Perfect. Okay, there we go, and we are only just entering the first cycle, which I will definitely go ahead and take. Gonna go ahead and pop the Huohuo ultimate here, just before all our characters take their action, so we can conserve ourselves a bit more energy. I believe Nikito's already summoned in his lances, I think, or actually has he? Yeah, he has. I swear he has. Okay, yeah, he has. Cool. I was scared for a second that I didn't. That would have been a bit of a waste. But luckily he did. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and pop the Eva ult as well. Just because we are right about to overcap. Nice. Okay, about 800k. We'll take it. Now let's go ahead and continue attacking. Okay. Skill here as well. I will, but like I mentioned, I was going for that E1 EVANESCIA like a lot of people are right now. Unfortunately, we did not get our UNBRICK summons. I was very clearly quite upset. If you want an update on how the pulls are going, we are currently at 30 pity right now, with no EVANESCIA in sight, which is really sad if I'm being entirely honest. I think I'm gonna go ahead and do this. Hopefully we can take out these... Okay, we took out one of them, that's fair. And then our ult's gonna take out the rest of them. I don't think this will kill... No, it doesn't kill Nikador, but it's fine. But yeah, it was really upsetting not to get her... Oh, actually, do we kill him here? Actually, no, I don't think our ult's gonna do enough. Or will it? If he doesn't have his damage reduction up, it actually might. Let's see. First of all, let's skill here. Ult, boom. Get the Yaha instant. I keep interrupting myself, but you know, I just want to see if we could maybe one cycle here, which would be crazy, because I think on our Silverwolf we did it in 3, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, let's see. Gonna go ahead and pop the ult. Oh, never mind. Nikador already got his damage reduction thingy up. That's unfortunate. Although, actually, wait. Does this kill? Because we're gonna get him to 0. No, 4%. Unless this gives us enough energy. Okay. Oh my god. E0S0 EVANESCIA one cycling Nikador. Holy. That is, yeah, I'm pretty sure that's better than our Silverwolf managed. So, goddamn. Or did Silverwolf do the second half? Actually, Silverwolf might have been the second half. What I'll do is, another time, because my plan right now for videos is obviously get this one out, then we're gonna go ahead and run EVANESCIA on the second half of MOC, as well as Pure Fiction and Apox Shadow, just to see if she really is the savior that this account needed, even at E0. And then what we're gonna do is, after that, I'll do my tier list of all DPSs in the game right now, because we've had quite a few releases. You know, we've had Ashvale, Silverwolf, and now EVANESCIA as well. So yeah, that's the plan. But anyway, moving on to the second half. Now, I must admit, I completely forgot what I was talking about earlier. I think, oh yeah, summons-wise, we're at about 30 pity. I've completed one of the events. I've completed the streaming event. That one was quite fun. And then I haven't done the second one yet, but unless... I'll do it on my main account, and then I'll see just how long it takes to complete that event. Because if it takes too long, then I'm probably not gonna do it, just because it's only, what, like 5 pulls, and we're not close to pitying, so, yeah, don't really see the point in that, personally. But, you know, we'll see how it goes, anyway, our Firefly is hitting for some insane damage right now. Okay, I did not expect our Lingsha to be nearly dead, but that shouldn't be a problem. I want to go ahead and save the weakness bar for our Firefly, and now we can go ahead and use our ultimates. Actually, I popped the Lingsha ultimate a bit early there, honestly speaking, but it's fine, I suppose. Go ahead and pop the Dahlia ultimate as well. I'll show off our stats on Firefly when it gets to our turn in a second. But yeah, it's really looking like we are not close enough to pity to get ourselves an EVANESCIA, which is E1 EVANESCIA, which is really unfortunate because I really wanted to get her. But oh well, I should have saved my Fugue ultimate there for when this guy gets his toughness bar back up. But whatever, we'll live, we will live. I think I'm gonna just go ahead and focus down this guy on the right. Yeah, because we can't break this guy's weakness. So yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and focus this guy down on the right, do as much damage as we can. But yeah, I will say, oh my god, I did not think Firefly would be so strong in the big 2026. I pulled her on my ult just because I hadn't pulled her on my main account, and it turns out that she is part of the reason, part of what's carrying my ult account right now, alongside, of course, EVANESCIA. It just really would have been nice if we could have gone an E1 EVANESCIA, but oh well. Anyway, we are going to go ahead and one cycle the first half. Just go ahead and pop our skill here just to refresh it. Actually, maybe I could have basic there. It's fine. You know, at least it saves us some Firefly turns, I suppose. And hey, at least our life is easier now, because all we have to do is just go ahead and hit Kafka right down the middle. We're going to weakness break her straight away. Personally, I run the sustain teams. I just kind of hate running sustainless in HSR, if I am being entirely honest. I tried with Finon, it just didn't work, and yeah, it's a bit sad, but oh well, it is what it is. Actually, I'd say what's even more sad is Finon's E0S0 performance nowadays, but that's the story for it. No, this is gonna weakness break Kafka, I think. Oh my god, okay, she lives on 1, cool. So this means we're gonna go ahead and do quite a bit of damage right here with our Firefly. Let's see, 1.3 million, we love to see it. Yeah, if you told me that Firefly would be hitting for 1.3 million this amount of time later, okay, that's... I just didn't react quick enough. Unlucky, I've wasted a turn there. It's fine, it shouldn't cost us a cycle, at least I don't think it will. Although, hey, maybe I'm mistaken, we'll go ahead and wait and see. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and hit the enemies on the side, because I don't want to risk waking Kafka, I don't want to risk breaking Kafka's weakness bar right now. So anyway, just skill, and please don't break, thank you. Ult, and okay, actually now I need to go ahead and show off the stats, because I forgot to do that. So yeah, this is how the speed is looking right now. I think we're meant to have Dahlia. I think we're missing a speed buff, I think from Dahlia, if I'm not mistaken. That's slightly awkward, whoops. I honestly keep forgetting how Dahlia works. Oh yeah, I was looking for break effect, there we go. So we have 567 break effect in battle on Firefly. On Dahlia it's 278. On Fugue it is 349, and then on Lingsha is 369. These are our speed subs as well. I'm still trying to figure out what would be the best speed breakpoint for me to go, because I know people say you should try go, there's a certain speed tuning, but honestly it's just been too much of a pain to get. So honestly, this team's so strong right now that I'm just running it how it is. Maybe in the future I'll speed tune it a bit better, but for the time being, I mean, just look, everything is dying right now, and we're actually going to get a better clear than we will on our main account. On our main account we cleared first, it was with, I believe... Actually, I don't remember why I ran on the second half. I remember Evernight DPS team absolutely destroying, which was fun. And then after that, we also ran Ashvale on the first half, and then I think it was Silver. Yeah, it was Ashvale first half, Silver second half. Silver cleared the second half in 3 cycles. I need to go ahead and try her out in the first half, because, oh my god, was EVANESCIA insane there. But hey, at least, so yeah, I'm gonna do Silverwolf on the first half just to see how well she does there. And then when I do the video running EVANESCIA in all 3 endgame modes, then I'll be ready to compare, so I'll be ready to rank all of the DPSs in the game, and I'll also be ready to compare our 2 premium DPSs in the game right now. Isn't that fun? I do not appreciate that action slow. That was quite rude, actually, because I was going to use that to break Kafka's weakness bar. I think that might actually cost us a cycle here, if I'm not mistaken. I think it does. It's... Okay, so it turns out I did mess myself up. Does Fugue die here? Okay. I thought Fugue was going to die. I was not going to be happy if Fugue died and I had to restart after our runs have been going so well. But yeah, I feel like we definitely could have cleared 1 cycle quicker. It is what it is, I suppose. Just go ahead and basic here, and then finish it off with a skill on our Firefly. Okay, never mind. I guess ignore my attempted dramatic finale. Okay, there we go, she dies to a regular Firefly skill. So there you have it, 1 cycle on the first half, 3 cycles on the second half. Honestly, it should have been 2 cycles, but you know what, it is what it is. I will take it either way. If my dot team was built a bit better, and also if I played that slightly better, then that would have been 3 cycles for both half, which is... that might be the quickest I've ever done MOC, actually. I think even in prime mono rem, I think I was only getting 4 cycle at the quickest. Maybe I got a 3 cycle. Maybe I got a 3 cycle with mono rem plus Icelands. Maybe in like version 3.5. It's a possibility. Or actually maybe 3.6. 3.6 probably after Evernight release. Probably Casterus, Triby, Evernight, Hyacinth with a Iceland's Black Swan Kafka second half. Probably got me either 3 or 4 cycles back in like version 3.6, but anyway, that's beyond the point. We cleared in 4, should have been 3 cycles, but hey, like I said, we'll take it onto the character builds. I'll see you guys in a sec. Alright, well then, real quick, just before I go ahead and get into the character builds, like I said, I'll go ahead and just show you guys how the pity is looking right now. So there you go, we're at 29, I've done 2 pulls since, so we're at like 31 pity, so yeah, we're probably not going to go ahead and get her. But anyway, when it comes to our character build, starting off with our EVANESCIA, 1 phase 6 speed, 70% crit rate, 213 crit damage, along with, we have her at 26 Elation before battle. I forgot to show off her Elation in battle, whoopsies, that's my bad. But anyway, we are running the S5 event Lycon. I could run her on a S5 or S1 mushies, but I think I'll just keep that on our Yaoguang for the time being. Also, real quick, just discussing our speed, EVANESCIA is 1 phase 6, Yaoguang is 170, and EMC is 162. All of those together, if you plug it in the formula for Aha's speed, it's 137. So our EVANESCIA is just lower than our Aha, allowing us to generate a lot of punchline, skilling for more punchline, and then ulting to keep the certified banger just before it goes away so that we can hit a fat ultimate. And I'll say it, I'm actually pretty proud of how I've managed to speed tune the team as well as EVANESCIA. I know people say 200 speed for Yaoguang. I think 200 speed is a bit crazy at E0S0. I think there's no point going for it. I think just try to get both your Yaoguang and your EMC quick enough to support your EVANESCIA speed, and then run EVANESCIA between 134 and whatever speed threshold you have between these 2 characters. Anyway, enough yap. Traces maxed out relics. Here we have about 28. Nearly 30 crit value. Here we have around phase 6 crit value. Here, this is an insane piece, if I'm being completely honest. If we didn't get this one defense roll, this would basically be a perfect piece for us. But yeah, I'm very happy with this chest piece. And then we also have these boots with 11.6 crit damage as well. Just recently, I did roll these boots as well, which I could technically run. The only thing is we'd overcap on crit rate, so what I want to do is I want to swap to these boots, but first I want to go ahead and change this out for an orb with only crit damage, although I don't think we have an orb with crit damage on the set, if I'm not mistaken. Actually, we have a physical one. We can run that. We can run that. Then again, EVANESCIA actually does die a bit easily. So I think for the time being, it's fine. You know what? Let's roll this right now. Let's see how many crit damage rolls we get. If we get a lot, then I'll swap to it. If we don't, then I think I'll just stick to the HP one for the sustain, because like I said, she is a bit fragile. It's looking like we are... Yeah, okay, we're not using this piece. Goodbye. Yeah, I'm good, bro. I'm good. And yeah, that's our link rope as well. Pretty happy with this piece as well. About 26 crit value there. Eidolon's E0. We didn't get that E1 like I mentioned. Yaoguang, 170 speed, 83.6% crit rate. It does become 100% in battle when we factor in the 18% crit rate increase here, and we do have over 160 speed, so we do get the 18% crit rate. So yeah, in my opinion, get her over 160, get EMC over 160, and then get them as fast as you need for the Aha speed threshold that you need. Relics, as you can see, just trying to get as much speed and crit rate as we can. Got a little bit of crit damage on the side as well, but you know, she does get a few crit damage buffs as well, and then Lushaka as well, so that our EVANESCIA gets a bit extra attack percentage, even though it's not the most important on her still. For our Elation MC as well, like I said, 162 speed, 43. His crit ratio doesn't matter as much, to be honest. This guy's damage is not the best, so yeah. Traces. Oh, I forgot to max out the talent and the skill. whoopsies. It's fine, it doesn't ruin that much. I will just have to go ahead and upgrade those over time. I just completely forgot about that. Once again, similar to Yaoguang, speed and crit rate here. A little bit of crit damage on the side as well. We don't have a crit rate body for him yet, which is unfortunate. I do want to work on that. And then once again, Lusaka for our EVANESCIA, Eidolon's E0, for our Huohuo 147 speed. With 5.5k HP, we're on an S5 shed healing just so that we can get a little bit more energy for all of our allies, including EVANESCIA. Traces maxed out as well. Relics, we are on the Warrior Goddess set just to give a bit extra crit damage to our entire team, especially EVANESCIA. And she does hit that nice over 300% crit damage, which is lovely, which also gives us more Elation, which is once again lovely. And then finally we have her on Lusaka as well with E0. And then going into our Firefly team just a bit quicker, 154 speed, 204 break effect in base, but over 500 in battle, S5 full of an Eon. I keep forgetting to max these skills out. I will go ahead and do that tomorrow, hopefully. Whoopsies, maybe that also could have helped us with 2 cycling. So yeah, speed, break effect, speed, break effect, speed, break effect, speed with break effect, and then Forge with break effect, and then break effect with speed. Maybe the only thing I could improve here is getting speed with break effect here. This is only 2 break effect rolls anyway, so I could probably craft a new piece for that, but it's fine for the time being. E0, Fugue, 161 speed, with 162 break effect before battle, S1 resolution. Traces, we have the talent maxed out, most important skill. I should max out a little bit more. Okay, I need to farm Nihility Traces, that's why I need a farm. Break effect here, speed and break effect, speed and break effect, speed, no break effect boots, Sag, okay, actually I can swap her over. Actually wait, I have EHR on her for resolution, never mind, we'll keep it out how it is for the time being. Break effect with speed, Eidolon's E0, Dahlia, 140 speed, 202% break effect at base, S5 tutorial just for the ults, talent and ultimate maxed out, relics also, break effect, speed break effect, speed break effect, speed with break effect, and then break effect with speed, Eidolon's E0, and then finally for our Lingsha, 4k HP, 2.1k attack, 144 speed, 176 break effect on the craftable Gallagher Lightcon S5, traces, ultimate maxed out, talent level 9, skill level 9. Okay, goddamn, I forgot that this is an alt account, so my stuff is not maxed out on it. I do need to work on this break effect team a bit, especially after the novaflare. Anyway, speed, break effect, speed, break effect, speed, break effect, speed with break effect, and then break effect, and ER with break effect, and then Eidolon's E0. So yeah, let me know any build improvements, let me know how your runs are going, let me know your thoughts on the units. With that being said, I'll see you guys next time. See ya.